I'm busy making all the batter up and adding the bananas. I'll let you guys finish watching me. Give me a moment.
Papa, the back gate is closed. Yes, and the front gate. The monkey always go outside.
I know they're outside. It's hard to keep them in.
They're
I need to get a proper collar and put on them.
They're in the backyard.
They're in the backyard? Okay. They're in the backyard, huh?
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay. So what I did is I mixed up the batter. The batter is, I don't know, maybe 2 kilos of flour. And then I added baking powder, a little baking soda, salt, sugar, and some cooking oil. A few eggs, eggs. And what I'm doing now is, I know I'm not on camera right now. I'm going to turn the camera around and you can see me. I'm slicing bananas up, guys. These are fresh bananas I pulled off the tree. And they're getting ripe now, so I'm going to use the bananas in the pancakes I'm making this morning. So that's what I'm doing, guys.
Papa, why are you putting a banana to a pancake?
Because banana and pancake is delicious. Fresh bananas like this are very, very sweet, son.
Papa, I
Very
have
sweet
one.
and delicious. Here. You have half. So I need to put them in the pancakes. I hear the dog in the front yard barking, MJ. So anyway, what I'm doing is just going to slice up these bananas here. Add them to the mixture. Okay, let's get the rest of them sliced up. Today will be Baker Mike. You can just call me Baker Mike. I know you guys don't know I can bake, but I do. I make all kinds of stuff here at the house. I'm usually too busy, but this morning I promised the kids that Saturday morning I'm going to make pancakes, so here we are making them.
How about we make for, how about we buy a smoky for tie him?
A collar? You want a collar and a leash for Smokey?
Yes.
We can do that. He's going to hate it, but it's going to happen because he's not a good dog no more. He's out there causing problems, fighting other dogs. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix in the bananas I just put in, as you can see. I'm just going to mix them in. You don't want to overmix your dough on pancakes. You want to be minimal mixing on pancake dough. Now see, I don't quite have enough water. That's what I do is I add the water slowly to make sure I have enough. See, it's pretty thick batter still. So we'll add in a little more water this morning. That should be enough. Once we get this mixed in, we should be okay. You don't want it runny, but you don't want it also too thick you can't even put it in a pan to cook it. So this is going to be perfect now. I didn't have an exact measurement on water, guys. I just kind of wing everything because I add extra ingredients. I actually put milk into my pancake batter. I use powdered milk, Bear brand powdered milk when I mix my pancakes. Or I'll use birch tree, which is a full cream milk. And I'll add a little sugar, which, of course, sugar makes pancakes good, you know, for the kids. They love it. And so what I'm doing this morning, I'm actually going to make up enough pancakes so I can go feed the 5 kids down the way also. So they'll have some pancakes to eat this morning. All right, that's looking really good. Good consistency. It's going to pour nicely. The batter will pour nicely into the frying pan. And we'll cook up some good old banana pancakes. Okay, we're done mixing. So what I'm going to do now is get my pan hot. Hello, John Drake. Good morning. Yes, pancake with banana, guys. I love it. It's absolutely delicious. If you've never tried it, you should try it. I think you would really love it if you ever tried it. So we're going to get a big old skillet out here this morning. I got a big skillet here, okay? It's big. I'm going to get this big boy out. I can make a few at a time.
Papa,
What, son?
when you for your birthday, want to cook pizza?
Pizza for my birthday?
Yes.
Maybe. We'll see.
Nak je, kata tu je.
bell.
Ano po? Ano po?
Okay. All right. That's on the counter. All right. This is the one I'm going to use for
Hala!
pancakes here.
Again.
I know they're up there on that counter now. I sprayed this counter last night. There was 500 ants there. And I sprayed it off, and then they're over there now. So I got to spray over there again. Later I'll get them. I got the poison. All right, guys.
Hi, Jeff.
If you like strawberry with banana, there's also a flavoring you can put in. You know what I didn't add? Dang it, I didn't add vanilla today. I just got vanilla. I forgot I had received a vanilla. Where is my gallon of vanilla? In the back?
Ate. Ito na Diyo, ito na Diyo.
Just a multi.
Okay, I had totally forgotten the vanilla, guys. This is Orion food flavoring vanilla concentrate. So I just received this whole gallon. I just didn't put any in this morning. So let's open this up and let's just put it right into our mixing spoon. Almost as thick as vanilla bean paste. It's the concentrate, guys. It's thick. All right. Gotta have vanilla if you're cooking pancakes, you know? So we'll just dribble it right on in here. And we'll get this small mixing here. So all of it tastes like vanilla flavoring. And get everything going here. We'll be cooking hot cakes in a minute. It's hot this morning, guys. Probably 85 degrees right now. Very hot in the Philippines. We're going into winter time, which is the rainy season. We're moving on into winter time now, so we're starting to see more clouds daily, which of course that messes with your solar a little bit. Usually by 11 o'clock I got a full charge of my battery, 11 to 12. Got 100% charge. Lately it's been going out till 3 o'clock in the afternoon before I get 100%. That's why when you hear my kids asking, can they watch TV, sometimes I'm a little hesitant because the TV uses a lot of power too. Draws a lot of power.
Papa, when is your birthday?
It's your food.
August time. 2 more months. 2 more months. Long time. All right. All right, we're done, guys. Let's get this in the frying pan. Let's get our pan hot. As usual. Can't do anything with that because it's got the fire. The gas is off. Okay, got the right one.
Papa, then when is the New Year?
Okay, get off in front of my camera.
When
Why
is
is
the
it,
New Year?
MJ, I gotta ask you a question. Why, when I'm on live, every time I'm on live, you're right in the middle of my screen? Can't you just let me do it live and not always blah, 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 blah on my screen? I thought you were going to the plaza.
I'm done.
You're done already? The battery's dead? Huh? All right. We got our plate over here. Okay, the plate serves 2 purposes. The plate will actually catch the drippings as I'm carrying it across from there to there, so I don't have to carry my pot. And also I can put my pancakes on it as I'm popping them off. Hello, Rebecca. Mr. Andre, how are you? Matthew, eating dinner. Oh, okay. It's okay. I'm making pancakes for breakfast, Matthew. Why are you shaking him?
He was outside.
Okay, go. Get out of my kitchen. I'm cooking. Don't come back in here again. Jeez. My kitchen now. Nobody needs to be in my kitchen. Let's make some pancakes. Getting our pan hot now. When I'm cooking, I don't like kids in my kitchen. I'll run them right out of here. I don't like anybody in my kitchen. If you're cooking, I'll stay out of your kitchen. If I'm cooking, you stay out of my kitchen. That's the way I look at it. Unless you're invited in, don't come in. Stay out. I like my space around the stove. I don't want to be running into people all the time, you know? Anyway, today you get to see Baker Mike. This is the Baker Mike show. All right, guys. Pan's getting hot. Be there in a minute. Yeah, always when I'm on my lifey, they want my attention, you know. So what we got today, guys, we have, you see the clumps in there? That's not clumps of dough. That's bananas. All right? I went and I pulled a bunch of bananas the other day. I brought them in. I cut them off. And then now I'm taking the ripe ones as they come ripe. I can cook with them or eat them or whatever. Eat them fresh. So I put about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bananas this morning. Went into my pancake mix. So it's many bananas in here. It's going to be very flavorful. So I use bananas and I use a vanilla with everything else you use for I make my pancake dough from scratch. I don't do store-bought pancake mix, guys. You want some good pancakes? Make it from scratch. So much better. What, hon? Can I just cook? What do you want? Tell me what you want. You interrupted me. I said, yes, I acknowledge you. Now tell me what you want. Don't just stand there. Can you what?
Can I have half cooked?
Half cooked? Oh, yeah, my goodness gracious. This is once a half cooked pancake. What do you want? You not flip it over? You want it raw on top? Or you want it flipped over, just not cooked all the way through? Half cooked, huh? That's a weird request from a kid, huh? Can I have a half cooked pancake? Huh?
Delicious.
I'm gonna give you this one. It's gonna be half cooked, okay? It's gonna be like an over easy, all right? This is an over easy pancake for you. You ready? There you go. Over easy. That's about as raw as I can give you. You might find a live boll weevil in it, okay? There you go. Enjoy. Yeah, half cooked pancake. All right, let's make some pancakes. Homemade pancakes are the best, guys. They really are. They beat store-bought pancake mix hands down. Let's get some light on the subject here so we can see what the hell we're doing, huh? All right, I'll just stick with the chat. Good morning, Brian Crawford. How you doing, brother? Had a wonderful day and breakfast. Thank you. Yeah, we're just going to cook up a little breakfast here so I can go feed the 5 kids down the way. The kids of, should I say the abandoned kids? You guys want to eat pancakes when you come visit me, just tell me. I'll be glad to cook you up some tasty pancakes like this. I think you'd really love my pancakes.
This is tasty.
I know they're tasty, huh? Now what I'll do is, to keep them warm, I'll just pop them into this wok here. I'll just put them right in that pan as I cook them and let them stack up until I get a pan full. When I get a bunch made, I'll send them on down to the kids down there. All right, let's turn the heat down. Pan's nice and hot. We'll get it down to about medium heat. We don't burn pancakes. See, these fluff up really nice. Look how thick and fluffy that is. Can you see that? How thick and fluffy that is? There's some good pancakes, everybody, I'll tell you. One of these pancakes will fill one of those kids up. You don't have to take them a whole bunch. That's enough to feed 3 of them right there. Make them a little bit smaller, I think. Maybe it's... All right, there we go. They didn't turn out smaller. It's just my scoop. It's big. All right, you remember the trick, right? Your mama used to teach you, watch for the bubbles around the edges. Open the door, please, honey. Warm in here. Come up. Somebody ringing my doorbell. All right, guys, you get to watch me live making pancakes this morning. Isn't that awesome? I enjoy cooking. Let me get my fan on here. A little bit noisy.
Yeah.
Speed 1, maybe a little quieter. Golden brown pancakes, right? Your favorite. That's the way we like it. Golden brown. Right. How you guys doing? Hey, Big Jipro. How you doing? Hello, hello. Thanks for coming back to see us, guys. Hello, Ryder. How are you? Matthew, are you eating better than this, bro? You said you're eating dinner. You're probably having steak and lobster. Me, I'm cooking pancakes. It's breakfast time here in the Philippines, guys. Breakfast time. You know what breakfast means. Coffee and pancakes. Oh, these are bananas. All right. Hello, hello, everyone. We're going to take some of these down and feed the kids of the lady down there. And of course, my own family and kids. Everybody's going to eat here. My mother-in-law, my father-in-law. We have enough cooked here. We'll be able to feed the whole village. You see how thick and fluffy those are? Look at that. Look how they puff up. So thick and fluffy, huh? Light and fluffy. You know, I used to have the girls cooking here, the housekeepers. We had Rosalind and Judith cooking pancakes for us. They were very runny, very flat, thin as this. They were as thin as this spatula right here, as this flipper. Very small pancake that they used to cook us, and flat and skinny and hard to chew. I don't know what ingredient they were forgetting. I think probably baking powder, a little pinch of baking soda, or maybe the salt. They were forgetting something that would help to react with the flour to make the pancakes fluffy, you know? So they weren't putting it in there, and so the pancakes were flat and hard. I look forward to the days when I had time to cook the pancakes, because they don't know how to cook pancakes. I can tell you that right now. They may act like they do, but boy, when they cook them, they're just not the same as when I cook them. Easy enough on a pan. That's a good. I'm not in a hurry this morning to cook pancakes. I'll just take my time. I'm going to go down here a little bit, guys. Go live, go down to the boat. I want to show you the progress we've made on the boat, what we have left to do. I'll show you how easy it is to fire up a diesel engine down there that's an electric start, and why I put it in. You'll see how fast it starts and how easy, and you'll know exactly why I put it in. To make it easy for these guys who want to take the boat and go out tripping around, it's going to make it so easy to start the engine. They're going to love it. They're absolutely going to love it. They don't have to work hard to go boating. And I'm probably going to end up changing all of my motors at some point. But the problem we have is, because you're over the ocean with salt water, the engines tend to rust really, really fast. And you'll see that on the red engine, the 18 horsepower that's in the back. You'll actually see how it's rusting up on me. And it's only about a year old. But boy, do they like to rust fast, I'll tell you what. Well, that's not good. I turned my heat up a little bit. A little bit light. If you guys have never tried the banana in your pancake, or putting any fruit in your pancake, it's really good. Blueberries, bananas, raspberries, strawberries, you name it. Whatever you put in your pancakes, it's absolutely delicious, guys. I do banana all the time because I have so much banana here. I could have done lenka, jackfruit. I have ripe jackfruit here as well. But I opted to go ahead and do the banana this morning. Hello, Jeff Babb from the far side. Jeff is my neighbor, guys. He lives on the other side of the island from me. We both live here on the island of Masbate. And we both absolutely love living here, guys. It's our little secret hideaway in the Philippines that we don't often tell people about. Just in my life, people hear about it. Anyway, my problem with my Wise transfer I was doing the other day, a couple of you guys volunteered to give me some advice on that because you use it all the time. The problem I found out is that my name on my Wise account, I only put it as Michael White, not as Michael Lee White. And so when I sent my money to my Metrobank account, which was Michael Lee White, the names didn't match. So my money never arrived. I'm like, why is my money not arriving? I only sent $2. I was trying to figure out why my $2 never arrived, my 73 cents actually. I sent $2.73 is going to my account. But I didn't want to send $4,000 for exactly what happened. I was going to send $4,000 over and I said, whoa, maybe I shouldn't do that. Let's try with $2 first. And it's been forever and hadn't gone through. So now I sent over, they required me to send in a birth certificate, marriage certificate. They said marriage or birth, but I sent in the marriage certificate with my full name on it and my driver's license with my full name on it, my middle name included. And now they can change my account to be the full name and then everything should be really smooth, transferring money. I didn't catch it before when it said the name must match. Your name must match the name you're sending to on your account over there, and it wasn't. My name is Michael Lee White, not Michael White. So anyway, they're particular. You know, in the U.S., you write a check to Michael White, right? You don't have to write a check to Michael Lee White. You don't have to throw the middle name in there. You can write it to Michael White. I can deposit in my account, even though the name is Michael Lee White on the account. I can deposit it just like that, and it's no problem, not a big deal. But in the Philippines, everything must match perfectly, guys. So now it matches. As of today, should be no more issues, no more problems. Whew, boy, it's hot in here today. Wow. Look at this, guys. Look how sunny it is outside. Look at this. You see the banana tree right here? That's what I have. I have bananas, coconuts, everything. You look out my window, I can see Santal on the right, calamansi right here. The closest one is calamansi. The one behind it, the big one, is Santal fruit. And right here is banana, and right there's coconut. So that's just looking out a 10-foot area around my window. That's how much fruit trees I have around here, guys. I have so many fruit trees. So if I'm looking for fruit to put in my pancakes, I can put mulberries, I can put whatever I want, you know, bananas, lanka, even put coconut. If I want a great coconut and put in it, I could do that. It'd probably be pretty good too. We're whipping them out now, aren't we? All right. You guys like watching me cook pancakes? Hello, David. Good morning. I've been up most of the night, out on a little bird. Enjoyed the pancakes. Thank you, David. Get some sleep, bro. Trisha, good morning. Lunchtime in New Zealand. Yes. Hello, Jimmy John. Time for breakfast for us. Yeah, isn't that a switch? Kathy, you know what he says? Good morning. Nice pancakes. Thank you. Rebecca, I love banana, blueberry, chocolate chip, and my pancakes. They're good with cinnamon sugar, too. Yes, they are, aren't they? And guys, don't think I'm short of it, okay? I have my cinnamon here. See? Got it right here, ground cinnamon. But I may add some onto a couple of them, just sprinkle some cinnamon on it. That might not be a bad idea this morning. You know, maybe people will like that too. I'm cooking for a lot of people this morning. I don't have a shaker, so I'm going to put it on the saucer. Put it on the saucer like this, with ground cinnamon, and we'll just add a pinch or two. I'm going to sprinkle some right on the top of these three right here. That should be really good. Yep, you guys come visit me, I'll make you some pancakes, don't worry. I'll cook you up a batch of pancakes. We can put whatever you want on them. I got strawberry flavor, ube flavor, pandan flavor, and all kinds of flavors. Yeah, I got strawberry flavor. What's this one? That's strawberry too. This is banana flavoring. I just used real bananas. And I have lemon flavor. You want lemon flavored pancakes? I've got mango flavor. I've got all the flavors here. I also have fresh mango there I could have used, but I opted to go with the banana this morning because my bananas are getting ripe. They're getting ripe here. I have the whole batch here of bananas. I pulled off the banana tree the other day. You see, they're green when I pull them off, and then they start turning yellow, and as they turn yellow, I start using them. So I got a whole pile of bananas here I need to use up. Probably within the next week, those will all turn ripe, and I'll end up giving away bananas because you can't eat them fast enough. But generally here, we got enough people in and out of my house all the time that you put out a bunch of yellow bananas, and within an hour, they're all gone. People eat 2 or 3 of them, you know? It's all right. Banana's good for you. I don't know where PK is this morning. Yeah, I saw him out and about. I don't know if he's back home or if he's out and about. He's enjoying himself here, but I need to call him for breakfast. Tell him it's time to eat. These are cinnamon. Let me keep them separate. I'll make some cinnamon pancakes separate from the pancakes. Cinnamon banana. Won't that be good, huh? Anyway, this is what I do on occasion, guys. I give the wife a break and cook some pancakes. What was disappointing me is I had my housekeepers here, and every time they cook these little flat, thin things. They're just no good. They're really hard and chewy, and I don't know what it is they're doing, but they're not here cooking them anymore, so we have no one else to cook them except me. Charm doesn't cook pancakes. Maybe from the box, from the store-bought, she can cook it, but she doesn't normally cook them. What I enjoy doing, guys. Enjoy cooking. I'm making breakfast this morning, yes. Having a good time too. Having fun doing it. Jimmy says, I'm pretty good at making pancakes. Maybe someday I make it for your whole family. That'd be awesome, Jimmy. That'd be super. Y'all like these big fluffy ones. I like these. I don't like them skinny little things that people call hot cakes or whatever they call them here. They're different here. The people here, they don't even know what a real pancake's all about. You know, they all cook them the same way. They'll take them out on the street and they'll sell these little thin wafer pancakes. They're calling them hot cakes. They say, oh, it's not pancake, it's hot cake. And it's real thin, and then they slap some of that fake margarine on them. You know, the fake sugar margarine on them. They sell them for like 5 peso a pancake. All right. 5,000 steps for the doggies. Awesome. Yes, Rebecca. I use powdered milk in mine. Powdered milk and eggs. The eggs are fresh, of course. I get my eggs straight from the chickens in my backyard. And I used the last 3 today that I had. I don't have any more eggs. Let's see. Yeah, they're all gone. I don't usually keep them in the fridge, but I noticed the other day there was 3 eggs in the fridge. That's the ones I used this morning. My wife gave me 2 of them, so somebody's obviously used one too. All right. I think Judah's kids are like this. We're going to take some down and feed those kids this morning. And we'll see if they enjoy having a breakfast this morning on us. Sometimes they watch my chat. They might even know they're coming already, you know? All right. We're finalizing the boat, though. It's almost done. We're going to do the final little touches on the boat, get the final painting done, add in the Hawaiian side like beds that we made that go on the side. And we're basically just making this boat into a service boat. And then I'm going to try a couple of combinations of propellers to get the best efficiency and the highest speed out of them, and see if I can't have a really fast service boat to run to Panay Island when the weather's good. We can start taking our fish we buy, or that we catch, and we can start taking them to the other island and selling them, make a lot more money. Instead of making 150 per kilo, you make 200 per kilo or more. So it's worth it when you take 200 kilos of fish over there. You can do that if you have a boat. And we normally don't use our fishing boats to go running island hopping because we have them full of nets, and nets are heavy. So we just don't do it. Now with this new makeover on the MJ boat, and more like turning it into a service boat, we're going to be able to do that. I got a guy coming today also, supposed to paint he's going to paint the numbers, the registration. You have to register your boats here. It's 300 pesos for a year. What is that, $5? It's $5 a year to register your boat. They give you a 25,000 insurance on the boat, 25,000 peso insurance. And they give you a registration number. You have to put it on your boat. And I'm going to require that the guys that are going to Panay, they will take a copy of the registration with them to prove that our boat is currently registered. I don't want them to get over it. I will also give them a written note, permission to borrow my boat. That way, nobody can come and say, hey, you stole a boat, you know, because they know most foreigners don't own boats. And PK will be there with the long. This way, they won't have to explain themselves. If they pulled into a port where there's a Coast Guard asks for the registration, they can just hand it to them. All right. Oh, that's not cinnamon. What am I doing? These last ones aren't cinnamon. Get over there. What's this one? That's not cinnamon. And that's not cinnamon. Okay. Those three are cinnamon. All right. We're getting there. We're almost done. Yeah, I look forward to you coming over, Jimmy John, and making some pancakes for us. Wouldn't that be awesome, dude? What, hon?
Nothing.
I don't know what's going on outside. I'm cooking. Yeah, we just finished up cooking some good food here. All right. Hello, Panay Vlog. How are you? Good morning. All right, Rebecca. Well, I'll certainly let you cook for us. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I like the powdered milk also. Thank you, Pinay. I try to be a good dad when I can. This is the, we just use regular powdered milk like this. This is Bear Brand powdered milk. I keep it in a plastic container after I take it out of the Bear Brand packaging. I always keep it covered up. I don't have any white sugar in the house. I use brown sugar. It's wash sugar, the brown sugar. We buy the wash sugar by the 50 kilo bag, so we always have plenty of sugar around. Condensed milk is very, it's good but very sweet, Jimmy John. I'd have to forego the sugar in that. I'm trying to keep my own sugar intake down because I noticed that if I have any kind of cuts or sores or anything and I'm eating a lot of sweets, it takes a long time to heal. And I'm not diabetic. I'm not even bordering being a diabetic, but it just slows down your system for healing if your blood has a lot of sugar in it. So I don't want that. That's why I'm very careful with how much sugar I'm putting in my body. I don't want to become a diabetic. My father, my real father, who didn't raise me, was a diabetic. Also my stepfather. My stepfather was diabetic. He used to take shots every single day. Thank you, Pinay. I try to be a good husband and family daddy. Yes, Rebecca, you can own a fishing boat. You sure can. Screw it, I'm going to Chick-fil-A. All right. Boy, I got something to show you, Rebecca, before you take off. Give me a second here. What did I do with it? I got something to show you. All right, where'd it go? I had you guys have seen it in my chat, my very good friend Vegas Will. You guys have seen him in my chat. He sent me over some things from the U.S. One of them was Lowry's carne asada seasoning. The other thing he sent me was Chick-fil-A sauce. And now I don't know where the hell they put it. I wanted to show it to you. I got a whole bottle of Chick-fil-A sauce here. Man, these guys hide stuff fast. I don't know what they do with things. Where's the Chick-fil-A sauce, man? Everything disappeared. It's in a white bottle. The white bottle says Chick-fil-A on it. I don't even know where it went now. Huh. I don't normally come in here in the kitchen too much, guys. That's why I never can find anything in the kitchen. But I need to start. I need to give Charm a break cooking. I'm also a pretty good cook. I like making tacos, burritos, quesadillas. Kind of anything that's dealing with some baking, I like to do. I like dough, I guess you could call it. We're almost done here. I'm just going to get this pan down to nothing here and be done with this. 2 more pancakes here, should be done. Give everybody a break in cooking today. Probably could have made 3, but it's okay. I'll scrape out what's remaining in here and make it a 3rd one later in a minute. Yeah, I don't know where they put it. Chick-fil-A. Micah? Come here. Where's the Chick-fil-A sauce you used the other day? I want it. Oh, you put it in the fridge?
Yep, you need it in the fridge.
Ah, okay. Here you go. Look at this, Rebecca.
That's my favorite for like
Chick-fil-A.
I thought you were gonna put it in the pancakes.
No. Another good idea, guys, for in your pancakes is peaches. Peaches are good in pancakes. Very good. But anyway, no, I'm not going to put Chick-fil-A in the pancakes. Sorry. I don't want to do that. Yeah, Panay, when you find a real husband, he'll cook for you too. Most husbands, most guys I know, in the U.S. anyway, we all kind of like to cook. We're usually the outdoor grill type, you know. We do all the outdoor cooking. But there's a lot like myself who enjoy getting in the kitchen and doing things, making dinner and stuff. And we treat the ladies, give them a break. Okay, we're just going to get the rest of this pancake mix so I don't waste none of it. This will make some little kid full. Might be just a touch to fill up his little belly. A little pancake right there. Okay, we are done with pancakes. Let's give these a little sprinkling too. Why not? A little cinnamon sprinkling here. I'll flip these over and toast this one just a little bit with the cinnamon and make it sink in the mix there. All right. Okay, we're going to be done here in a second. Yes, Jimmy John, of course I wash my hands, always. Benai, I'm great host. Yes, you are. Our family is great, Benai. Everyone's busy running around doing everything right now. Muscovado is better than brown sugar. Yeah, it's very good, but we don't buy it. We just buy the brown sugar because we sell a lot. People want to buy brown sugar from us, so we buy it by the 50-kilo sack. and then they purchase it from us. I've got 1 or 2 sacks out there in my garage right now. Get these back on the other side. We're going to be done, guys. We're almost done. A little cinnamon there. All right. Stove off. Gasol tank off. Guys, when you're using gasol here in the Philippines, you see I have my tank down here. When you're done with your stove, always reach down and turn the valve off, okay? Shut your valve. So you don't have the possibility of a gas leak, and also you don't always know if your hoses are always tight, and your tank will empty out really quick, and they're not cheap. 1 tank of fuel, gasol, is about 1,300 or more pesos. So it's not cheap for the gasol fuel. All right, let's move all these over here. Bada bing, bada boom. You guys can eat now. Pancakes are done. Okay. Mr. White is done cooking. Thank you, thank you. All right. That's cinnamon. Doesn't even smell good, does it? I don't know. Maybe it's getting old. Huh. My cinnamon bark. Maybe it's getting old. Anyway, I buy my flour, as you can see. I buy it by the sack. I have 4 more sacks of flour upstairs that I bought because I like to stock up on everything. When there's an issue like came about with the fuel crisis, I figured, oh, it's time to get some stock coming, you know. We'll just stock up a little bit. All right. Yes, Rebecca. Can I live off of the investment made on the boat? No, you probably cannot, Rebecca. It's very difficult because the fish are seasonal and there's too much illegal fishing here where I live. So the problem is the illegal fishing is going to keep you from catching, 50, 60, 100 kilos. Boy, my hair's a mess. So hot here, guys. But it's okay. I love it. This is my country. I probably should just get my comb, huh? Give me a second. I'll comb my hair. Okay, hon. Pancakes are ready. Pancakes are ready. Let's eat. We need to put some together and take down the folks down there. We just take 5, I'll feed the whole gang of them down there. We can take 5 pancakes and give them to the kids. Or 8. I think they got about 8 kids down there. They got Rosalind's kids and Judah's kids. And then they have Norland's kids. That's 10. They got a lot of kids down there. I won't have enough pancakes to feed my whole family if I take them all down there. I'd be feeding the whole village and not my own family. I'm gonna let my family eat first. Whatever's left over, maybe we give them half pancakes. They're pretty big anyways. These kids are small. That's awesome. Yeah, I got Chick-fil-A sauce here. I got carne asada sauce. What else did he send me? He sent me a lot of stuff from Vegas. Vegas Will. You'll see him in the chat. Awesome guy. And he put together a balikbayan box. He was coming over to the Philippines. He had a funeral over here to attend. Anyway, he sent him over to me and then sent him here, J&T'd it to my house. I got the stuff that he sent. That was really awesome. Sent me a lot of seeds, a lot of seeds from the U.S. So those are going to go in the ground this year. Tomatoes and cucumber and squash and pumpkin and watermelon, everything he sent. All the seeds he sent me, peppers, I'm going to be putting in seedling trays soon, and that's going to be going in the ground this year. Peaches are delicious in pancakes, yes. The way I buy them here, because I don't have any fresh peaches growing, I tried to get some seeds from a friend in the U.S., and he got the seeds, sent them to me, but then none of them came out. I don't know why, but I buy them like this now, peach halves. So we just buy them like this, and they're already in a heavy, thick syrup. So you just dice them up small, like you do the banana, and then put them right in the pancake and mix them up. Make delicious pancakes also. Where's Big Man? He's here. He's out on the front porch, I think. MJ? MJ? Come here, Big Man. There's got to be a way of making money that's legal. Yes, Rebecca, there's lots of ways to make money that's legal.
Where?
But in this country, as a tourist, you're not allowed to work. So online work is the best work. Okay, here's the big man.
Kumain na kayo?
Where you going? Hey, where you going? Come up to the table. Going out there to eat, huh? Yeah, breakfast in bed, but she hopped out already, Jimmy John. She jumped out of bed when I said breakfast is ready. Here she came running. She must be hungry too. Who's in the cereal? Rice? MJ's? It is hot, huh? One of those really hot mornings. Wow.
Papa, did you know that you can make pancake cereal?
Yeah, that should be cinnamon. Try that. No good? Just a little sprinkling of cinnamon, not much. If you give me a thumbs up, I guess it's okay.
I put syrup.
No, Jimmy John's Charm will not accept breakfast in bed. Many times I've tried. She doesn't want ants to come. If, you know, a little piece of bread or something would get into bed, then the ants would come and we'd have a bed full of ants, you know. So we always eat here at the kitchen table or outside. Good morning, Micah. Wolf, hello Wolf, how are you? Thanks for coming in. I made a bunch of pancakes this morning,
Hi,
Wolf.
honey.
Cooked them up for the family. The plate is cinnamon pancakes and the other ones are regular pancakes. So Charm is putting the real honey into the syrup jar because real honey is much better than syrup. We do the real honey here. Fruity Pebble and Lucky Charm pancakes. Oh, that'd be really cool, Joshua. The only problem is finding that here where I live
Maple.
in Masbate. I know, but don't you want honey? Mama's got the honey there.
It's like the same.
It's not the same. Wolf, the leg is okay. I had my second shot yesterday. Generally he'll only eat one pancake, Jimmy John. He doesn't eat big like that. Not yet, but give him a couple more years. And MJ is going to be hard to keep fed because that boy, he's going to be eating like you wouldn't believe it. Anyway, let me show you guys. I'll show you my pancakes. What do? They do like this, right? They take them and they tear them like this so you can see the pancake. See inside how fluffy they are. So that's how they do in the commercials, right? They want to show you their pancakes. They tear the pancake and then they show you the fluffiness of the bread. Look at that. Ah, so good.
Papa, you want some maple syrup?
I want honey on mine. Muscovado is almost a really, really dark brown, almost like molasses sugar. It's the darkest sugar you can get here. Jimmy John, you show off. You like that though, huh? Pretty good, huh? You see that? So fluffy. Those are good pancakes, guys. And they're full of banana. If you look right here, watch this. See the banana in them, the yellow banana? If I focus will go on them. I put big chunks of banana in there this morning. So good. It's like eating banana bread. You know, is what it tastes like. With nice chunky pieces of banana, not all pureed. Hey, big man, you want another one? Huh? Okay. Where's your plate?
Where's your food?
Here.
You get already one.
I
did you
know.
put?
I have a feeling he gave it away.
You gave?
Where's it at?
Enough.
Okay, MJ's gonna get two, Jimmy John. You guessed right. He's putting a little honey on it now. MJ knows how to eat.
Enough!
Enough, son.
It's very sweet already.
I
Sino kumain ng isa?
stole his honey.
Sino kumain ng isa mo?
Too much.
Lie. Wash your hands. Dirty, oo. Yuck.
Wash your
Dirty
hands,
are.
MJ. You've been outside playing. Jimmy John asked me if I wash my hands.
The people there in school, they're cleaning the school.
Yeah.
They request pancit.
Pasa pala pa.
They requested who to get
Maybe we
punch?
can give pancake there.
They request pancit or pancake.
Pancit. Maglagay yung...
I was going to give pancake to Judith's kids. You don't want to?
That's fine.
We gave them food yesterday.
Enough. That's a lot.
How many people went to school?
I don't know how many.
You're going to have to cut these into quarters for them. Slice it in quarters and take it up to
Papa.
them. Mm-hmm. Yummy. Tell them to send somebody down for pancakes. And get a number of people. Count how many people. I'm not going to mix up another batch and cook them. We just split these up into quarters.
Are we making more?
Hello, Josh. How you doing?
Nasa school kayo, boy?
Yeah, the
Nasa school kayo?
Muscovy or something they call it.
Okay, school lang.
Naman?
Akala ko nasa school kayo, pabilang na kung ilang tao dun.
Maaari kami sa uson.
Sino na
Yeah,
doon?
Jimmy, you and Josh, Matthew
Patuman.
Sanel.
Nandun sila
should
galing
all
sila.
fly over for Christmas. Spend a couple weeks over here,
Galing ko sila tiyan.
relaxing in the Philippines. I think you would really enjoy
Sanel.
doing what I do where I live. I think you guys would really, really enjoy it. We'd have a good time at the fiesta, the Christmas party, all the events we do at this time of the year. Even through the New Year, you see how small fishing village handles the New Year. A little bit different than the U.S. because a lot of the people are too poor to have fireworks. We have some fireworks, but a lot of the people are very poor to have fireworks. So what they'll do is they will take their exhaust loose on their motorcycle, and they will just rev their motorcycles up, and bum, 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 rev, trying to make noise. That's their idea of New Year's. Huh?
I don't know. Nobody's online.
Maybe 30 people. I saw a lot of people.
Really? You have
It's
enough?
too fast-paced there for vacation.
You have enough?
No, Joshua, you know how fast-paced it is here? You hop in the Duyan, you lay there all day and relax. You do nothing. Hop up in the Duyan and sit down and relax. Drink a cold iced tea. Wow. My friend, don't talk to me. I'd be free. Yeah. Well, you can also come visit your folks over here too, Joshua. You haven't seen in a long time.
Cookie.
All right. Hey, Matthew.
Cookie. Hindi ko
You're missing out on breakfast, Matthew.
kaya. Mama.
Look at the size of those pancakes, huh?
Pasa pala.
I don't know what a restaurant. What does Pancake House charge you for pancakes in the U.S.? $15, $12, $15 probably. Cheap over here. Pancakes are cheap over here. Good morning, Charm. You enjoying your pancakes?
Papa, I was TV.
No? You always got to screw with me, huh?
Papa, I was TV.
All right, that's okay. Oh, you done eating?
Good.
No, you eat your pancakes, son. No TV till pancakes are done.
He said it's done. PS1 already.
Done?
That's big. Yeah.
Well, you can cut that in half and give that to someone too.
Okay.
Trish, hello. Grand Slam $6.99 now, I think. Used to be $4. Oh, okay. But that's with Grand Slam. That's got the bacon, the sausage, the egg. That's got everything. If I remember, the Grand Slam had everything in it. I'm only serving up pancakes here. I ran out of eggs. We got all the eggs in the incubator. We're not trying to eat the eggs right now. We just got them in the incubator. The milk's still good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to make another cup of coffee myself. Then we'll head down. I want to show you guys the boat, the progress we made on the boat, and how everything looks. I think you guys will like it. I like it. So, anyway, so Charm will handle all the pancake thing, making sure the food gets down to the other end of the village for the kids. And then she's going to take a bunch of these, I think, up to the school and let the kids up there eat it. That's why I asked you. No, I'm not going to try it. I don't think it's good. I think it's going sour or something. I wouldn't drink it. You get another one. Get another fresh milk. I think it's no good.
This is good.
Huh?
I think it's still good.
I don't know. You taste it. I'm not drinking it. It makes your. It'll only make your tummy sour. If it's no good, it'll make your tummy sour. Huh?
It's different.
Why you want to take chances with your tummy? No, the kids aren't at the school, Josh. It's the parents. They're doing the retaining wall for where all the dirt was moved by the tractor and the dump trucks, and then they just left it. It's like the dirt just slopes down like that, and there's nothing to hold it. Rainy season's here. They're going to get a retaining wall up so that it can hold the dirt back, so that the yard and the schoolhouse won't just wash away. They knew they had to do it. I let it become a school project, not a project of ours. For the hollow blocks and the cement and everything, I just let it become a school project because we put so much into them that if they got budget left, they can do a few things there. So yeah, Matthew, that's why she's gonna go dump it out to the dogs. Let the dogs have that milk outside. I would open up another one, John. I wouldn't.
And it's a pair of jar, 3.5.
Huh?
3.5.
To who?
Roger.
Roger, 3.5. Okay, guys, that's the cost of the repair on the boat was $3,500 to replace the propeller shaft housings, the pipes, with new kawaii inside. Make new motor mounts to mount and align exactly the 25 horsepower engine, and I'll show you guys that this morning. And then to mount and align the 18 horsepower engine in the back, we had to move it a little bit. So everything he did, and then he made a new engine cover for us, and he added the wood on the back by where the rudder is, 3/8 inch plywood, so heavier people can walk back there to pull the anchor and stuff. So we're almost done. Right now, I'm done, Jimmy John. I only have one. Guys, I gotta lose this tummy. You guys don't know how serious I am about when it comes time to take some weight off. It's time to take the weight off. I'll do whatever I can to get it off. I'm tired of looking at it myself. You know, you guys know the old saying, every 1 inch of tummy, you lose 2 inches of your pee-pee. Oh, you're up in Moses Lake. All right. You know, Matthew, I was, for about 7 years of my life, I was up in Renton, Washington. From the time I was 2 years old until I was 9 years old, I lived in Renton, Washington. My stepfather married my mother when I was I think probably about 5. But we were already living in Renton when he met my mother. And they got married, and then he adopted all of us because my real father, didn't want to pay child support. So he said, yes, you can adopt them. So we all were adopted, and our last name was changed. Otherwise, it wouldn't be Michael White, it would be Michael Lee Overman. And I still have my Michael Lee Overman birth certificate, my original birth certificate. My mother gave it to me. And I have my adopted birth certificate, of course. So I go by Michael Lee White, which is my adopted name. And my real father's dead, my stepfather's dead. My stepfather died first. He was diabetic. And it was sad. He got to a point in his life where he was really, really paranoid, not trusting anyone, not even trusting my mother. And my mother's church-going, God-fearing, would never do anything wrong. And he just started accusing her of the nastiest things. And finally, I think he did it on purpose. He wanted to divorce her to have her become independent, and then he was going to take care of himself, right? And he did. He stopped taking his insulin, and he was diabetic, quit taking the insulin for 3 days, and then they killed him. So that was his way to go. And the reason he did it is because the doctor told him that he needed to amputate his legs because of gangrene. And my stepfather was very, very stubborn, proud man. He says, no. He says, I will die with my boots on, with both feet attached. And so when it got to the point where it was unbearable and he needed to have the surgery, that's when I guess it takes a very strong man or a very weak man. You know, I guess it's your mindset to take your own life. But my stepbrother, or my half-brother, my youngest half brother from my stepfather and my mother, he took his own life a year ago. So I don't know. People get paranoid and their life changes. What's up? Are you doing the painting, Albie? Let's see. I think this is the guy who's doing my painting, the guy who fishes with us. Good morning. Are you doing the painting? Here you go, right here, the black paint. I don't have.
No.
Huh? What color?
Before 12 o'clock.
12? Okay, come. It'll be here. You can take it with you if you want.
Dito.
Charm getting it?
Get time.
Okay, she got it. Okay, great. Let me hook him up with a pancake here.
We are really very lucky. I am sure that we will be able to win this challenge today.
Take one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
Completing the second level. Now we will find
All right.
out what will change.
Like, he's the guy who fishes with us. He's going to come and paint the numbers and everything on the boat for me, the registration numbers.
See if we're lucky enough to get something super cool.
Yeah, gangrene is no joke, you know. My grandma wanted to die at home and her lower back had it. Yeah, it's horrible, Joshua. And he decided that that was the way he wanted to go, that he didn't want to live and have legs taken off and run around as an amputee in a wheelchair. He couldn't stand that. He was like me. He's a very active outdoor guy. He did not want to get stuck in the house with no legs. So he said, hell with it. I'd rather just die. And then I was telling you, my youngest brother just committed suicide less than a year ago. And I don't know what was going on, but he was super, super paranoid. And I think he probably suspected that his wife was doing something. Because it wasn't even a month after he was gone that I started seeing photos of his wife with another man. Not even a month. I think he suspected something was going on, and he tried to get her to come home from work because he wanted to do double killing suicide. She refused to come home. She probably suspected something, or maybe he hinted at something, and she didn't come home. She stayed hidden from him. He killed himself. Hold on a second, guys.
We need a lot of apples. I see that you have apples in the store. I'll give you a lot of money.
Hello, JJ and Banana Kid. I can sell you a lot of apples. Come to my store more often. I have a lot of cool and useful items on sale here.
Now we need to get back to our junk. I wonder when the deer from 99 Nights in the Forest will appear. I think this will be our new...
Okay, I'm back. How much do you spend annually on boat maintenance? Flesh stick, probably.
That's the way it is. Now we'll need to feed our new pets.
Paint alone costs you about $5,000.
Oh my god.
The propeller pipes, the tubing we use, if you don't use the right tubing, like this time I used galvanized. Usually we use ordinary 1 1/4 inch steel, pipe. This time I went with, and we try to use Schedule 40. This time I am Schedule 40 and I'm galvanized. And we'll see how long this one lasts. Maybe it'll last me 3 years, 4 years. And then after that, I will change to stainless. Try to go to stainless and reduce the maintenance costs because the pipes, what did I just pay? I paid, it's not a lot though, guys. The pipe cost me $16.50 for the full length, 19 feet 6 inch pipe. 1 1/4 inch of galvanized, Schedule 40, and then the paint cost me probably $4,000, I'd say, for all the paint to paint the boat over again. And then normal maintenance is just a scratch pad, a scrubby. You scrub the algae off the boat. So that's it. And then if you have any holes or cracks in your catiques, the outer floats, you can just marine epoxy that. A can of marine epoxy is like 600 pesos, like, was it $10 for epoxy? So annual maintenance is probably in the neighborhood of less than 10,000 pesos. Boat repairs, engines last you several years. You have to occasionally replace injectors or head gaskets every couple of years or so. And the rebuild, the full rebuild, of a diesel, single-cylinder diesel engine is only 700 pesos for the mechanic. You buy the parts, of course, and your parts are cheap. Maybe you spend 1,000 on parts and 700 for the rebuild. So another 1,700 pesos. So yeah, 10,000 to, I would say at the most, if you had some problems, issues, 15,000 pesos a year. When it comes to the fish, you're going to make, anywhere from, you can make as much as 30,000 a month or 40,000 a month on the good months. And, as little as, 5,000 pesos on a bad month. If you're fishing every day or every other day, like we try to fish quite often because you never know when you're going to hit it big. But often you only get, like the other day, my father-in-law went 2 days ago, he got 5 kilos to sell. The rest was foods. So he had about 4 kilos, 5 kilos of food, 5 kilos to sell. 5 kilos sold is 150 per kilo. That's only 750. That only gives 375 pesos to him, 375 to Charm and I, and he's got to split his 375 and pay the fisherman. So imagine they only made like 120 pesos, $2, for a fishing trip. It's you don't have a lot going out. The way it breaks down is you're paying about 50% of the money is going to the crew, 50% goes to you, and you split the cost of diesel. So if you're spending a 20-liter container of diesel, and let's say it's 1,200 pesos, right? 60 per liter, which is too cheap right now. I mean, it's double that right now, but let's say it's 2,000 for a container, and they use one container every 2-3 weeks. If we go far, it's more. It's maybe 1 week they're using a full container. That's 2,000 they're using. They're only bringing in maybe 6,000 pesos worth of fish, of which you're getting 3,000. They're getting 3,000. You got to split the diesel. That's another 1,000 out of each of your pockets. You end up with 2,000 pesos. So when you ask, can you make a living fishing? A very, very poor living, and that's why the fisher folk in this village are so poor. All the fishing villages of the Philippines. The fisher folk I refer to are the ones who legally fish. Okay? Then there's those illegal fishermen. Okay, Q Ken, how old are you, Q Ken? 11?
Oh my god, there's a chest here. Now we will become super rich. Oh no. There's only rotten.
I don't use the sacrificial anodes because I don't know, when am I going to attach that? On my engine casing? The engine's all aluminum except for normally the front cover is metal and the fuel lines are metal, right? Steel. So you don't have a lot of steel on that engine to be able to even use anodes. And it's like, and the boat is a wooden boat. It's a wooden hull boat. Everything's wood. Wood and bamboo. You guys will see it in a second. No problem. Hey, Dan, eat. Are you doing the boat right now? You already fixing it? I'm going to go down. My brother-in-law is working on the boat right now, guys. He's fixing the throttle cables, making the new throttles for it, and fixing it so that when we shut off the engine, the 25 horsepower, I noticed yesterday, you start it with the key, but then you can turn the key off. Okay, you can start it, then turn the key off. The engine stays running, of course, right? But I think if you leave the key on, it charges your battery back up. It circulates the power back through off the alternator of the engine or the magneto, whether they're putting in those engines, the electric start ones. But it circulates the power back to keep your battery charged up. And when I shut the key off, the engine didn't stop. I went, oh, got to do it by the throttle, right? So I had to climb inside and pull the throttle back a little bit to lower the throttle low enough to kill the engine. So we're all looking forward to sea trials, and everybody wants to see what this thing will do. It'd be quite interesting to see what it'll do. I'm very interested. I'm going to have my speedometer app. It's kilometers per hour. I'll have that speedometer app on my phone, on the boat when we do it, so I can see how fast we're going. By GPS, it should tell me. You know that would have kept and cherished them. Ah, yes. His current wife sold them all for himself. I was mad, yeah. Yeah. You know, my stepfather, it's a funeral. A funeral in the U.S., guys. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike G. Thanks for the gift. A funeral in the U.S., when a family member dies, like a parent, boy, the fighting's uncalled for. We have a big family, a lot of children. And I was in California. I wanted to go home for the funeral, but I didn't want to go home for the fighting. You know, the fighting over the stuff. I could give a damn about the stuff. You know, I live all my life without his stuff. Why would I want his stuff, you know? But it was disgusting what I saw happen. I saw my youngest brother, the one who did pass away recently. I saw him, went through all my father's drugs he had, all his Valiums and drugs he had for pain and everything that docs had prescribed. He took it all, okay? He started selling the drugs to make money. My sister went in and stole all the CDs. He had a music collection to die for, guys. You could have lined up my wall here. You could have, from here, you could have lined this whole wall up with shelves of CDs, you know? And my sister-in-law, my real sister, she took all those. What, hon? Okay. What ended up happening, the fighting was so much, everything was almost gone out of the house before my brother, who was the executor of the will, could even read the will. It was like people were going in his house and just stealing the stuff out of the house. The kids were just taking it without a will ever being read and knowing where things are going or anything. So anyways, what I ended up getting was I ended up getting a guitar because he had a whole full collection of acoustic guitars, electric guitars. So I picked one PV electric guitar and a PV amplifier. That's what I took. After the reading of the will and everything, and I arrived for the burial, and my brother, that was executor in the will, says, "Mike, would you like anything that he had?" I said, "You know what, let me look through what he's got." And he had his whole collection there. Everybody got a guitar and an amplifier. That's how many he had. There was 11 of us kids. But my oldest brother, his oldest son, my stepdad's oldest son, didn't even show up for the funeral. He was living in North Carolina at the time. He never even came to the funeral. So I don't know, maybe they had a falling out years ago. But family's not tight in the U.S. like they are in the Philippines, guys. They're not. Here in the Philippines, I don't know anybody that goes in and starts pilfering through the parents' things if a parent dies, you know? I don't even hear or see things like that. But in the U.S., I saw it with my own eyes, so I know it happens there. That's why I can speak about it. Very sad. Anyway, my mother is still alive, and my mother has done her will already. I don't know. Maybe something broken. My mother's already done her will. She's already got everything set to who gets what when she dies, because she saw the chaos that was going on in the way the kids acted. And I know my mother remembers that and decided that it wasn't going to happen when she passes away. She's got it set up. The house will be sold, the money divided between the children. I don't know if it's going children, grandchildren, maybe children and grandchildren. I don't know her will. She asked me for my bank account number, my information to give to her lawyer. That's all she asked me for. I gave it to her. And I'm just blessed to have a mother that's still living, guys. I love my mother dearly. My buddy hung himself 3.5 years ago. Yeah, I read that. The wife took everything, current wife took everything and sold it all, kept it for herself. Well, it's almost as bad with my real father. He and I got to know each other. He came to the Philippines. And he's the one I told you about that wanted to look through the dating site, found an 18-year-old and fell in love. We saw that this past week, didn't we? But supposedly fell in love and married her, moved her to Oregon, and she left him as soon as she got a green card. You get one already? Did Den give you one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What that nail?
Huh?
Nails.
What size? 1.5 or 2?
1.5.
1.5? How many you need? 1/4 kilo? Half kilo? Beautiful. Make a cargo area. Can we remove it? Easy to remove?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Very good.
All right, guys, we're gonna go down. We gotta go down and see the boat here. I want to take you guys down with me. I want to fire my Starlink Mini up outside, get it ready, and then we're gonna head down. I want to show you guys, share with you the boat repairs. Here, Alone, eat this one. That was MJ. He's not gonna eat it.
Okay.
He put honey on it. Still good.
Papa, I go with you. Papa, what?
It's right here.
What do you say you put the boat?
Who moved the Starlink Mini? Why is someone always got a screw in everything? What's that? Oh, here it is. Walking away, son. I'm walking. I'm not taking the bike. I'm going to walk down. I want to go see what's going on downstairs. Put this in the front yard for me, MJ.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Nope.
Take this in the front yard. Put it in the open area where it can see the sun. Go.
Open. Open your solar.
Solar?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Right there. Perfect. Excellent. Thank you. It's on already. Plug in the greenhouse. Plug in.
No.
It's on. Okay, guys. Yeah. I keep this toy. It can hurt. Okay, we're gonna head down to the boat here in a second, guys. I want to make sure my Wi-Fi is on and working before we head down. Takes 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll head on down there. So, Q Ken, I'm wondering how old that guy is. I think he's very young. You can tell by someone's passing who they really were in life. That's true, Rebecca. Very true. Sounds like my family. My aunt died, and their daughter and cousin were fighting over a script of Vicodin 10s, like 15 feet from a casket. That's so sickening, you know? I have a big family, and only a few of us talk. Yeah, that's the way it is. It seems like it's become to a point with families in the U.S. to where
Afternoon.
they're not families anymore. What, hon?
Afternoon.
Afternoon? Oh, well, how many people's there?
Less than now?
Yeah.
Maybe 5 only. So maybe
Oh.
this afternoon.
Okay.
They're going back.
Okay.
So maybe
I'm going down
I
the boat.
can talk to Sarah well. We can distribute the rice tomorrow, the money from Josh. So
Yeah.
it's instead of money we give, maybe we need to give rice.
We'll give rice. We can do that.
Yeah, much better.
How does that come out in rice? How much rice is that?
Maybe 5 sack of rice.
5?
5 sack of rice.
How many kilos of rice
That's 5
each?
gantas. That's
5
5 kilo each
5 kilos per
per each.
family, for every family that helped with the
Helping,
school.
yeah.
And there's how many total?
Before we counting 42 for
Right.
400 each.
Right.
But there's still people helping in the last 5 days.
Okay.
So maybe 50 people like that.
50.
Yeah.
So 50 people, we're going to make up 5
The problem,
kilos
I
sacks
don't
of
have-
rice.
I don't have the record for the other people.
The last few people? That only last days was only the workers we were paying.
No, they have Danilo and Hasso like that. I told them.
Okay, it's only 2 people really. We have 43 before. I remember 42 or 43
Yeah.
people
The list I
on the
gave to
list.
Josh is 42.
42.
But
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, if there's additional, we'll make up extra. If
Yeah,
you
that's
remember
why
who
I
they
want-
are, we
I
give
want
them.
I
Okay.
want to give rice only, not money.
Right.
So they can buy.
Well, Josh is here. He knows.
They can buy.
Josh Wilson's online right now
can
with us.
buy
Hey, Patrick, how are you?
tanduay or
Is this a new Patrick? What happened? The Patrick I know was blue. Different Patrick, maybe. All right, welcome, Patrick. Yeah, they can't take away memories, can they? My mom warned me about the vultures growing up. My siblings were the vultures. She always said, never fight over a dead man's bones. That's exactly right, Rebecca. I'll move in a few years and no one will ever find you there. Yeah, exactly, Matthew. You'll be over here. They will, just don't tell them where you're going. My Uncle Ed is a millionaire. Even if he even died, I would go to the funeral and that's it. I don't want a penny from him because his kids and grandkids are going to fight for his money. Yeah, they're going to fight. Yeah, Matthew, we're going to give, there's 43, probably close to 50 people that were helping total. Huh?
Where the same? I want to tie chaos up.
I don't know. Just leave Chaos alone. He's a good dog. He's not out fighting somebody. He's here in the yard. You don't need to tie him up. I keep the gate shut so the dogs stay inside is all I want you guys to do. Try to keep the gate shut.
How we go outside?
Go out the back gate. If they're in the front, you go out the back gate. If they're in the back, you go out the front gate. Huh? Simple, huh? Then they don't come out with you. Ah, now you guys figured it out, huh? All right. My family is strangers. Yes. That's kind of how we are, Josh, but we don't have a whole lot of family left. But you know, my half-brothers, or two half-brothers left, David and Philip, they never call me. They never talk to me. My sister, Cheryl, never calls me and talks to me. Only when I call her or talk to her on Messenger. I leave a message for her. She'll respond. You know, I talk to my mother more than any of them. But the regular family, we don't even talk anymore. I don't know what's going to happen in life with my family. But I certainly don't want anything from my family. If my mother leaves something to me, it'll be specific of what she's leaving. I think she's going to leave the mink. I gave a mink pelt that I trapped one year when I was a kid. I dried it. Beautiful dark brown mink pelt that I gave to my grandmother. My grandma Irene, before she passed away from cancer. And then when she died, my mother got the mink pelt back. I have a feeling my mother's going to surprise me and give that back to me if anything happens to her. I just have that feeling. Or maybe she's thrown it away already. You know, who knows? But the only other thing I did for my mother is I made a spoon rack. And everywhere I went, when I was in the military, all the places I went to, everywhere I went, I bought spoons, silver spoons from the airports and gave them to my mother. So she has a really nice spoon rack, and then she added to that with all the places she traveled to. So, you know, she may give that to me. That's the only things that would mean anything, you know, as far as things that I've given her, or the other kids, it wouldn't mean nothing to, you know, because they didn't give it to her. But other than that, we don't need nothing. Michael, you should have taken Charm's last name. Would not have been cool. Yeah, I'd almost rather be Filipino, honestly. If my hair was a little darker and I could get my skin to go brown and flatten my nose, you know, I could look like a Filipino. But I'm a white guy. Can't be changed. What, hon?
Your last name also is different.
I know, but I could make my last name your last name.
But my last name is like foreigner also.
Yeah, her last name's like foreigner. Jorge.
Why? Every time I go in City Hall, they're asking, oh, what's your father, foreigner?
See, Charm's name is now White, right? Because we got married. So now they're always asking her if her father is a foreigner. Because she has a last name White, which is not the normal name in the Philippines. Yeah.
No, because the horror, they read like George.
I guess I can't blame my family. I've always been kind of a recluse. Yeah. What Joshua Charm's talking about is we haven't given money to the families from the $400 that you sent for the families, for the volunteers, okay? All that money is sitting right here. Charm is going to purchase rice, and she's going to give she's got it figured out for the number of people we have. She'll give each 5 kilos of rice. I think there's close to 50 or maybe even up to 60. We'll see. We've got to figure out who the last workers were. So we'll just talk to the people and we'll figure out who the others were at the very end.
I want to hear more
She didn't have it on the list.
I don't give to the other people.
Why? Who said something to you?
Not yet, but after you give that, I don't give to other people. I'm sure they're...
No, they don't know. The people here don't know, but they're going to know. Charm is very, very honest, guys. Things weigh on her like they weigh on me. If somebody says, here's money for this, they get that. That person or whoever gets that. I don't keep that money, you know? And like Josh sent the money for the rice. Charm was going to give the cash, and then it was just a small amount. All we have here is a bunch of damn gamblers. She said, what can serve them better? Food. So we decided that, hey, it's going to be about $10 or so each. We'll just give them each 5 kilos of rice, you know, like that. So it'll be good for them. Used to be, I'm on the border of Illinois and Missouri outside St. Louis. Those, not spoons, but gave my mom ashtrays. That's very nice, Dr. Adako. That's cool. She didn't smoke. But that's really cool. It's like a collector's thing, you know? That's really cool. I bet she's got a whole shelf full of those spoon racks, the ashtrays. Filipinos ask me all the time if I was part Chinese or Korean because of my last name, Lee. Yeah, Lee is typically a Chinese, but you're Joshua Lee, I'm Michael Lee, and you know what? Lee in the Philippines
No.
doesn't mean, Lee in the Philippines means part Chinese, right? They don't understand Lee in America doesn't mean that. Your middle name is whatever your parents felt like giving to you. It's not following the family line. Like the Philippines, they follow the family line. That's why all of my kids, Micah, MJ, and Ella, all have the same middle name. It's Micah Ella Jorge White, Jorge, so that they know that she comes from the Jorge family, and Charm's name before was Charm Abuelita Jorge, so they know she came from the mother's side was Abuelita family, right? So you can follow the family tree more easily the way they name everyone here in the Philippines, where in the US, you can't follow nothing. You gotta DNA test and all this other crap to figure out who your relatives are, you know? Maybe that's why they're just not as close, huh? The mini's running, I'm sure. Let me check my phone, make sure. I'm pretty positive it is. No. The mini is running outside. I'm going to go connect it. I'm going to go down the boat now. Let's watch the progress on the boat. We'll be live down there. Huh? I know. I want to go down and watch it work. I want to make another cup of coffee. This coffee in the Philippines. Great taste, white. Let me show you what it looks like. It looks like this. Already has cream and sugar in it. It's a very good tasting, creamy coffee. That's why you always see it looks tan in my cup. It's an instant coffee. You just cut it open, dump it in your cup, put hot water, and boom, you got coffee. So fast. Just like instant coffee in the US. Only this has the cream and sugar in it. You know, I see a lot of people complaining about their electric bill. A lot of people complain about electric bill here in the US, everywhere, right? Electric bill is too high, you know, the cost of electricity, whatever. I'll share with you guys something I do that'll save you in the long run. It will save you a lot of money. Let me share what I do, guys. Okay? This must be a Filipino thing that we do. But we have a hot kettle here, okay? We have a water kettle that we put our water in and we heat it. Yep, it's full, running over. Hold on. No water here.
I don't know the bucket outside the school or not.
Are you setting a timer? I'm gonna be here to watch this. I'm going down to the boat.
No.
So you're in a new container right now, okay? The purple one, the green one's not done. Move this aside. Done, not done, not done. These three on the right, not. These are done.
Can you check the green house there in the back? In the baboy?
Hold on.
Maybe it's full.
Guys haven't seen my chicken house. That's my chicken house right there. It's big. Yep, it's full, Charm. Damn it. Is it half full? Let me grab this hose real quick. This is my discharge hose from... Okay, guys, sorry about that. I don't know how much you caught. You might have caught a little, I don't know how much you caught. You might have caught a little bit of it. I was walking out here to change the hose, move it, because there's always a discharge. When you do purified water, it automatically discharges at least as much as you're making. So if you make 5 gallons of purified water, 5 gallons of discharge. So what I'm doing is I moved it over to this barrel here, the green hose, so it can collect the water in the blue drum. That blue drum sends water down to the greenhouse for showering. And toilet, and it's just used water we use down there. And let's see if we can see my bad boy down. And let's see if we can see my bad boy down. You guys, my bad boy here. Let's see if I can show you. Go back. That's her down there. You guys can see it. With the orientation the way it was. There she is. She's pregnant. She's gonna have probably pop out about 12 babies. I can't keep a signal outside, guys. I gotta get my minis out in the front. Anyway, I was trying to show you guys my my female pig I got. She's getting pretty big. Got all them babies inside of her. She's probably carrying about 12 babies. So that's good. We're going to be doing making a piggery up in the mountain. And we're going to start raising pigs. And hopefully soon we'll be finding some cows. We'll see. We might buy a nice cow, and Matthew may not want to kill it for Christmas. He might want to eat it. I mean, he might want to... Guys, we are going to get our shoes on. We're going to head down to the beach. I forgot my coffee down there. Give me a second. My mother-in-law is up here. They got jackfruit this morning. We call it jackfruit lanka. Okay, let me show you what they do with it. There's a couple ways you can do it. You can cook it as a vegetable. This is jackfruit cooked as a vegetable, guys. It's very, very delicious. A lot of times you cook the vegetable jackfruit with ham, with pork. Okay, in this case, it's only the jackfruit. Mama cooked that downstairs. That's what my father-in-law was getting this morning off the tree. The one for vegetable. Now I have another one. Thank you. I have another one out here.
Oh, ari mong kamote mga?
Cup.
Kamote?
Ah, there it is. All right. Okay, we're going to go down the boat. The other one you can do, the jackfruit, is as a fruit. So this one here, you see how big this jackfruit is. I pulled it off the tree yesterday. See how it's turning yellow? If you can smell it, and you can see me, if you can push in on it and dent it, it's ripe, and you can smell it. Boy, that smells so ripe, so delicious. And then you cut this open, you remove the yellow fruit out of it. Leave the seed, you don't eat the seeds, but you can remove the yellow fruit out of it. And it's delicious. And this is the same thing you saw in the bowl, only that is cooked whole. You eat seeds and all. But this one, you take the seeds out and just eat the yellow fruit inside. You'll see when we open that. I had some the other day, I was showing you guys, but you'll see again when we do that. It is very delicious, guys. Very delicious. Okay, let's see if we can grab the mini. And we'll walk down to the beach. If I lose signal, it's because of the tree cover. The coffee's good. I'll go down here to the beach where the boat is being worked on, and we'll all get to see the progress on the boat. So if I lose signal, it will come back, guys, I promise you, okay? It will come back. Just give me a minute to get down here to the nice flat area away from all these trees. He got himself a bone, huh? Oh boy. Where are you going? That's why he thought I was going to the beach. He thought I was going the other way towards Judith's house, that direction of the village. All right, we're still here. I guess we're still live. Good, I hope so. This way now, and probably forgot something. He's working on the throttles and connecting the engines and just getting everything ready. Good?
I get Moriatic in the engine.
I don't know where any Muriatic is.
Leave it in my.
Okay. Oh, upstairs. Okay, good. All right. Down here is the area that really stinks in our village. This guy inside this Hawaiian fence here, or on the other side of it down here, and nope, stunk so bad here. So if I still smell pig poop, I don't smell it right now, but it was smelling so bad that the pig poop smell would drive you out of here. You don't even want to stay here. All right, there's still smell going right across there. Piggery coming over here. Okay, Long is doing. He's working on these. These are the two platforms. They're going to go on either side of the boat. I'll show you guys where they're going to go. This platform, and then there's one more over he's already built. So these we're going to tie on with nylon. As you can see, everything's wood and bamboo, guys. So if your boat sinks, it ain't going to sink. That's my whole point to everybody. He's always screaming at me about how come you don't have a life jacket. Here, your boat ain't going to sink. The jacket. You know, it's that simple. Okay, let's see how these guys are doing over here. Find a good place to put my Starlink Mini here out in the sun so we can show you guys the boat. All right, that should work. We'll just set it on the ground. All right. Hello, Roger. Good morning. Dirty, huh? Still okay? Still okay. Good engine. Did you start it already or no? You run it or no?
Yesterday.
Yesterday you run? How many times to crank? How many times you pull? One time? 2 times? 3 times? This one. This engine. How many times? Pulling. How many times before it starts?
One.
One only? Oh, so good. We got good engines. Okay. That's good. I need to find the fuel line for the 25 horsepower.
The 25 horsepower is start one.
I know, I started yesterday. I'm going to start it for these guys this morning. I want to show them how good this engine's running. Let them hear it. They will like it. Okay, guys. So, the work we're doing, he built a new engine cover here. Let me go on the other side because he's working over here. I'll climb up in there. I'll show you what's going on here. Got a bench over here. I can climb right up here on this bench and we'll get up on top of the boat. He's got this engine cover out right now. We'll just move it out of the way. We still got painting to do. As you can see, the boat's not completed yet. All this bare wood here, what I'm holding in my hand, the engine cover, all is going to be painted orange. And then here we're going to add additional wood in. Let me get my brightness up so I can see what I'm showing you guys too. Okay. All right, here we're going to add additional seat wood so that this can be a wider seat for PK to sit back here. We're going to change this wood out and we're going to make a nice big wide seat here for big butt people. All right. There's the engine mount for the back engine. You can see right there. Let me try to go like this. Okay. That's the engine mount for the back engine, you can see. And the propeller shaft. Okay, we changed this pipe housing, propeller shaft housing, we changed. This is the new one, already in mounted, already epoxied. You can see all the epoxy there in the back where it's epoxied into the boat. Back there in that corner, right back there. We epoxied the pipe into the boat, the 2 pipes, okay, get epoxied in, so no leakage through there, through the boat. And then these shafts, the propellers here, they turn freely. And when you put the engines in here, I'm going to turn around and show you the 25 horsepower, which is already mounted and done. Okay, we have a cross joint. I'll show you what the cross joint looks like. These are new cross joints for the boat. Give me a second here. Get it out. Clean everything. Okay, as you can see, this one is 1 inch or 25 millimeter by 3/4. Okay, and that fits on right here. Take my phone off this holder. Okay, this one, that 1 inch will fit here on the shaft, and then the 3/4 lines up just like you see this one. We're gonna replace this one, it's rusty. But the 3 on the shaft itself, propeller shaft, okay? So this one's good, nothing wrong with it, but I think we should replace it. I'm really considering just making sure we have new on everything. Actually, this is really new. Yeah, we'll leave it. I'll keep, they already got it there. I'll keep this one in the compartment here where we keep everything else. Now this one has the battery right here, okay? The throttle is here. This nylon right here will be the throttle. It'll come right here on the side, and we'll have a handle here. It looks like this. We nail this on right here, okay? So the pressure of the nail head holds this against the wood, and that's tensioner. So wrap your nylon around it right here, and then as you turn this by hand, you pull tension on the nylon, which increases the RPM. If you want to slow your engine down, you just release it. Okay, so this becomes your throttle. And then we have this throttle. There's another one, another type, where you actually have a handle here. Okay, you can use for your throttle. And you have your nylon attached here, and this goes to your back engine. So we're going to be changing these, making new throttles. This is no good. We're going to make the throttles so they're much better, okay, than this. And then we're going to also add this fuel tank in. I have stainless steel screws I purchased yesterday in this bag here. We're going to mount this on the back behind me here. And then we have the green fuel line here that'll go to this tank, okay. Now the 25 horsepower is right here, okay. And this one, as you can see, if you pull this up, this is perfectly aligned, and this will slide straight on, and it'll be a direct alignment. These are already perfectly aligned, the motor to the shaft. Okay, let me move a few things here out of the way. Get right up here with me here. All right. Hold on, I'll put this stuff away real quick, guys. The tour of the boat, you guys know what's going on. These boats are a whole lot less complicated than any boat in the USA, okay? Here you can see we carry extra fuel line for the 18 horsepower. I still have to buy a new fuel line for the 25 horsepower. What else I got in here? That's it. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. Fuel tank out of the way. Get my tripod here. Everything out of my way here so I want to start this engine, let you guys hear this engine, what it sounds like. This 25 horsepower. So you have fuel already hooked up to the 25? Okay. Oh, we got fuel in it, okay. The 25 has its own, okay, right here. This is the fuel tank for the 25 horsepower. This is the one we'll be using. It holds a couple liters of fuel, not much, a couple liters, okay. Now, typically, with an engine like this, the way to start it is you would release the compression, like that. Then you would wrap a rope around the pulley in the front. He still has the pulley here. You'd wrap a rope around the pulley in the front, and you pull start it, okay? But this time we bought electric start motor. So all I got to do, we mounted the key right here. The key's mounted right here. So all I got to do is turn this key, and this thing's going to start right up. Very easy, very quick. So, starts right up, very good. Electric start, don't have to worry about PK trying to pull a rope or along. Anybody doesn't have to manually start it. However, the engine back here, the one we're working on right now, cleaning up, horsepower. It starts right up, but that's a pull rope start, okay? So typically we'll keep the rope, it's not here right now, typically we keep the rope up here, the pull starter. This one here is your pull rope for it. I need to get another one. But that's what we use to start this engine here. So they're taking it apart, they're cleaning it. We're gonna add a fiberglass cover that I bought yesterday. The black cover is the engine cover. It's made out of fiberglass. So now we stop a lot of the rusting that's going on. But these engines sitting in the boat, they just tend to rust a lot. Why are you using muriatic on rust? It's okay. Usually you just use oil, huh? Oh, you're using sulfuric. It's very bad, man.
Huh?
Sulfuric acid? Not good for rust. No good.
We try, but no good.
No good. No. It's not working. You just breathe in the fumes. That's gonna make you guys sick. That's no good. Sulfuric acid. You need like a rusticator. We have to buy some stuff that's designed to remove rust. We could get spray paint in, spray paint the flywheel. That might stop it from rusting so quick. If you have spray paint, you spray paint the flywheel. Clean it, dry it, sand it, spray paint it. That way it'll hold the rust off for a little while longer. Use a Rust-Oleum paint. Everything else aluminum. It's only the flywheel, the cover normally is covered, but we're putting a fiberglass cover this time. You can see the cover down there is all jacked up. So anyway, guys, we are very, very close to finishing this boat. And I'll show you what Along is doing now. And this cover is really strong. It's a 3/8 plywood now. Roger did a great job on that. Up here in the storage area, what Along is working on out there right now is he's cutting wood to fit across in the storage area here. And then he's going to put bamboo strips on top of it and nail it on in sections. So you have 2 sections here. We should be able to just pick them up and move them out, remove them, if you want to get down to the bottom to clean the bottom of the boat. Look at this guy. He come down here and dug a big ass hole. So this is the cover here, and the reason we built the cover, this boat in the way it's built right now cannot be fished with nets, because we have to remove this little section right here we nailed in. The small sections nailed across, we have to remove that in order to fish this boat now, okay? Now, the rest of it's removable, but he didn't make it. This section, he did not make this section removable under here. He just nailed it on, okay? Wait a minute. No, he didn't. He epoxied it, in fact. It's epoxied in. So to remove this section, to be able to fish, you would actually have to take a Sawzall and cut this wood he put in, cut this framing here completely out, and remove it. Or maybe you could get it with a pry bar. Maybe you'd be able to pry that epoxy loose, that marine epoxy. You might be able to pry that loose and pull the whole cover off. Because what happens is right in this area is where the lead of the net is stacked, right? So if this cover is here, you can't stack the lead, you can't deploy the net. So we made this, basically, this is called a service boat now. It's not a fishing boat. We made it into a service boat. This is the cover here that'll go right here where I'm sitting in this big area. And this is for them, for PK to be able to lay down and sleep in the boat. And then in addition to that, we're putting the 2 pieces on the side from right here back to where behind Den, that white outrigger there, from that outrigger to this outrigger, going to be that Hawaiian and wood you see over there. Let me get this down. This one. Okay, I'm gonna jump on down, guys. We see what they're doing here. They're working hard to finish this boat up, trying to get the journey going over to Panay Island. We put a lot of money and effort into conversion of this boat to make it where he'll be able to take it and be safe taking it. These are the old propeller shaft that we pulled out. These are the old shaft housings. You can see they're rusted up. They're no good. Absolutely no good. Okay, and the old this is where the old framework was, the wood and the nylon to hold the shaft in position. I think there's a can of red at the house in the shed. I have to look. I'll have to look for it.
You get.
I will look. Let me go look.
They have a pen. Yeah.
I know, better to
Look.
paint. Let me go see if I can find it.
Pinaman.
I have silver, chrome. I have chrome color.
It's red. What's better red?
Red or chrome. Doesn't matter, as long as we find some paint for it, huh? Get something to keep it from rusting so quickly.
What kind of color?
Yeah, any color will do. So anyway, guys, that's the boat and what we're doing. The last thing they're going to do, or a couple of the last things, the rudder, they're going to leave this same rudder. We decided to leave the same rudder because the other rudder has a different design. I don't know who designed the other rudder, but they didn't design it properly for turning a boat. They left, the other rudder has no metal here. Behind here has no metal, okay? So it's only from here to here, like that out there. I'll show you in a minute. And when you go to turn, you need this in the back here to make the turning much easier.
Much better.
If you don't have it, it's harder to turn.
Yeah.
So now
Need to change this.
we're only going to change the top of
But
this.
we bring this.
Huh?
We bring.
Well, this one, we're going to take this off and just put the
Yeah.
other piece right on. Just put it on and tighten it. It's got a bolt on it already, so
Yeah.
it'll tighten right up. So the rudder arm here, this piece right here going out, you see sticking up there, this piece will actually be replaced, and I'll show you what we're going to replace it with. in
You
just a
open
minute.
mic?
Coffee, I know. So anyway, I'm going to walk up, show them the other part of the rudder. And
told Jokno fix the cutting.
Huh?
Jokno, you told you fix the cutting.
fix the katig.
Yeah, no cutting. Because maybe 1 o'clock or 12 you can go to the sleeper.
Why don't he put the katig on?
Huh?
Because it wasn't painted yet.
Hmm.
Where, can you tell him? He's the guy who owned the dog.
tell you.
He's the one that owned the dog that bit me. Shh.
Come get again.
Yeah, he killed the fucking dog. Now he cost me another 2,000 pesos to have another shot.
You can
Ah.
go there, quad. Using quad.
Maybe you better go talk to him. The dog is gone. He killed the dog. And because he killed the dog, now I gotta frickin' get an extra shot. Damn him. Anyway, this is the kawaii side. So you can see it's wide enough for a person to actually there on the side where Din's standing. It's gonna go right where Din's standing and go forward there. Along the side of the boat on both sides of the top. That's where it'll be. So they can hop out on this if they want. It's still center line, pretty much center line. These are the katigs we're just now discussing. We need to have these tied back on to the boat, which the guy who is supposed to do it, Jokno, the guy whose dog bit me, needs to come finish this job. We paid him already. He's got to come finish the job. And then the rest of this kawaii you see here, the loose stuff, that's what's going inside. That he's currently making the cargo framework for inside the kawaii. That's what, guys. This right here, this is my demise right now. This is what's stopping me from bringing all my boats up here on the beach during a typhoon. So I've got to hurry up and get all my landfill bags at the house and throw them in here. And then hopefully the tractor will come back. The backhoe is going to come back. And backhoe told him, I don't care, I'll break the wall in the front here. I want the backhoe to drive down there and... Sorry guys, I don't know where I lost you. I'll start over here. Walking away, trying to explain things to you. I lost my signal. Look at my Wi-Fi mini. Anyway, I'll start back over here. These orange katigs just boats. They go here, they go at the end of these white outriggers. We got to have the guy come back and tie those on. He needs to do that. We paid him for it. These are arms that are made. There's two of them. The one over there by Along and this one here. These two platforms are going to go on either side of the boat. On top of the white outriggers, next to that brown piece of bamboo there that runs along the length of that, it's going to be next to that, and they're all going to be tied on. You see the 170 nylon? These are going to get tied on to the boat also with one. Okay, these two platforms. So they'll be removable when we need to remove them, but they also will get this boat looking like a service boat. And when you have a service boat like this, you have these things on the outside, you can put buckets or cargo, whatever you want on these platforms and then cruise through the ocean. It stays dry. Planer. Piece of wood stuck. Why don't you go get my new one? I have a house. I have my wood planer now. Oh, you got cloth in there? Ay, ay, ay. How'd you do that? Go to my house and ask Charm for the wood planer. It's in my closet. Brand new. Go ask her for the other one, the old one. It caught it right here. It was wood planing and caught the rag by accident. Didn't see it, I guess. Anyway, if you don't want to fool with that, go get the other one along. Go get the other one at the house. Wood planer at the house. Charm has it. Huh? Yeah, it's wood planer like that, blue color. I have brand new. Give me a minute. I'll walk up there. I gotta look for the spray paint anyway. I'll go get it for you. Gonna be faster than him trying to dig that out. But while I'm at it, guys, before I walk up to the house, since I'm way down here, I'm gonna go ahead and put my mini down here. Show you guys what we're gonna do on the rudder assembly. Well, you have it over here, my brother-in-law's house. This piece right here, this arm, is going to be taken off. It's real simple. It's got one bolt holding it on here. We're going to loosen the bolt, slide this off, put it on the other one over there, slide it down and tighten it. And that'll convert that. But what I was saying about their rudder design, it's not a good design. It doesn't have any, they took the metal, they added it here. There's no metal on the backside. If it's on the backside, the water will help to push the rudder around as you're turning. Makes it easier to turn if you got something on the backside as well. And they don't have any here, so we can't use this rudder. We want to be able to turn the boat easily and quickly, and my rudder's almost this size, so it's okay. Whoever designed this obviously didn't know about rudders and how to operate them. My chainsaw, I got to get that back to the house too. So anyway, this is the part we're going to use on the boat. All right, let's go to the house. We'll find the spray paint. Let me get the wood planer, and we'll come back down in a minute. No okra? Right there. Any okra? Old. You know what I told him? If you don't cut the old, no more new. The plant will die.
I will cut
You have to cut the old and then cut the plant down, and it'll start sprouting from the bottom again and make a new plant for you. If you just cut here, right here, to cut, and then the new growth coming already. You cut down here and take that off. Remove. Now.
I will, no.
It won't produce. It will not produce as long as that's dying there. You don't take the fruit off, the okra plant will die. So right now it's dying because nobody pulled the okra. See, these are still going good because there's no okra on them. You need to cut the old stuff off. Otherwise the plant will not keep producing fruit. It thinks it's done. And it will just die away. This one here, this one, see, no good. No more fruit coming. No more flowers. Oh well, his okra's almost done. Maybe a couple more months it'll be dead. Oh, we need to water. Dying.
What?
This is dying, the avocado tree. He needs to water. It's got the mound going the wrong way. You need to dig around it so the water can go to the root. He needs only maybe, not even half bucket of water. Maybe half gallon only, and that plant will come right back. Hey, let me go to the house, find the wood planer. He got the cloth stuck up in the wood planer. The rag, it hooked it and sucked it up in the wood planer. Oh, this is my man.
Tuesday. Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Inan, ano ito? Sa Pudar 5.
40R5, exhaust
Tuesday.
manifold. Okay, thank you. This guys that collect junk, they come around your neighborhood from you, all rusty metal, everything. They buy copper, aluminum, steel. And I asked him to get me a 40R5 exhaust manifold, and he's got one lined up or coming for Tuesday. So my friend in Cebu is going to be very happy. He'll get a 40R5 exhaust manifold for his engine. The one I found for him and sent him was already had a crack. It was an old man, it was cracked already. So I told him I'll look for another one for you. That is one hard thing to find because 40R5s don't want to take off the exhaust manifold and give it to you, sell it to you. They want to keep it intact. So anyway, He says Tuesday he'll have one for me. So good. Yeah, when you got feelers for what you want and what you need, people will go out and find that for you. You don't have to go searching. You just talk to the right people. Then you tell them, hey, I want this. Boom. 2-3 days later, you got what you asked for. They'll bring it right to you. And he'll give me a good price on it. I'll probably get it, let's say maybe less than 3,000 peso for an exhaust manifold. Hold on a minute. My cough of nowhere, guys, is without a Starlink Mini, you don't have signal. No Wi-Fi, no phone. Got nothing. They got a peso Wi-Fi. You want to pay 5 peso for 1 hour data signal. So I saw 1 can spray paint up here. Let's see, 1 can of red spray paint. I'm trying to keep my gate shut. Okay, we're back. I'm at home. I gotta find this red paint, red spray paint. I saw a can somewhere. How long needs the other wood planer? He wrapped a rag up in the one he's using. Inside? Ah, yeah. I moved some tools in here to prevent people from using them. That's the new one. I don't want to give him the new one, Charm. The other one, the old one. In the closet? The old one. Huh?
I think you put there in the stock room, the old one.
Okay, I'm going back to the stockroom. That's in there. We moved. I bought a brand new wood planer because we couldn't find the other one. I keep losing my signal. The Wi-Fi's right here in my freaking face.
Maybe this one
How long?
for the cottage bike. Mike, this one maybe
Not enough.
for the-
I have more 170. Right there. Oh, he got joke no here, huh?
Ayun, siguro sa right?
Dan, joke no's here.
Yeah.
Okay, this is joke no, the guy that owned the dog that bit me. Amazing, huh? Anyway, this is what happened to the wood planer. He got the cloth caught up in the damn thing.
Baklasan ginaya kay kunin mo na baklasan.
Where's the bolts? Dan, the rest of the bolts.
Ambot. I don't know.
He needs to give your bolts back.
Along.
Maybe in the dirt. Where's the bolts for this one? All the hardware. The screws.
Mga tornilyo din ah.
Where's the screws?
Ibalik.
Bring.
Ibalik di.
Hey, Dan, my wood planer we loaned to Uncle Toto. The prong here, broken.
It's easy to fix that.
I know, but why is it broken? Brand new.
I can make the
Brand new. I need a plug. I'll buy one in Masbate. It's just disappointing. Everything I loan people ends up broken or fucking broke. Broken, freaking tore up, destroyed.
Fix that. I used a long wire. You have a white wire there. All
Yeah, we just need it
better.
longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, cleaning this up. Yeah, put it here.
Ipagkabit lang anay.
All the screws so they don't. Here, put inside. I'll put it back together. Well, I'll get the cloth out of there. I know how to get that out.
Nakabanakbo ta.
I'll get it. You go work. It's okay. I'll get it later. Not now. Later, we'll get it. Good morning.
Hindi na sa magkato sa inyo. Adlok ka sa ido. Adlok ka sa ido. Ido ko Ah, kay Loni goro. Boto pangasta lang sa yung ido. Ah. Kunamo to ay dahil sa cardo mo namo do. Loni goro banta ko. Ay kilala mo to.
No more aso now? Gone? Patay?
Patay. She told the dog is one only. Brown.
Brown.
Black.
Oh, brown.
Kaya kilala ko ito.
Brown, short hair, long nose. He bit me there, all the way back to there with his mouth, like that.
Mike,
In-
where's
in your
the
yard.
paint for the
For what?
making name? Dako, may daw.
It's at the house. He knows. He left it up.
Ay, magpintura naman.
He needs brush then. He needs a small brush.
Hula, guro na yun. Hindi ba, no?
Well, the guy's showing now to get the paint going, to paint the registration numbers. So this is what he's got to do right here where it says Kinyan and Tonga, Balu Masbate. along the hull here. He has to repaint that in so you can see it in black paint. And then we have, that's on both sides of the boat. And then up here in the front.
Mike, your paint.
Huh?
Your paint.
The paint, it's at the house. Right here, MAS 09000187. That's my registration number. Both sides, that has to be painted on. And then down here on the white, down here we'll paint MJ for MJ boat. That's our registered boat name. So let me go up and get the paint for this guy. Hey, walk. Okay, let's go in. Here's that mutt. Got a sticker on my damn shoe. Let's get my Starlink. We'll walk up to the house and pick up the paint. You have brush? Paintbrush? Okay. Let me get the paint. I'll be right back. Orange paint? Then is I have yellow or black or orange, but the orange is a full gallon then. I need to bring the orange because we have to paint everything anyway. I'll bring all. Is that orange got anything in it? Check it, please. Is there paint or no? Empty? Okay, I'll bring yellow, orange, and black. All right, here we go, guys. I get to walk again. Losing more weight off my tummy. That's the other platform here. Oh. That black cord you see coming here comes all the way to my captain's cabin. That comes from the greenhouse. So this tree, this is the one that goes all the way to the greenhouse down here on the beach. That runs power all the way to my captain's cabin. So we have power on the captain's cabin, power on my beach house, power in my shed where my house are parked, and then comes power at the house on one switch. It's a 20 amp switch that I can send power down here. So we don't run heavy loads. We're running grinders or drills or a small refrigerator, that type thing. You know, if someone wants to live in the captain's cabin, they can buy a little small refrigerator. Only made for small power, you know. Anyway, these people they break the law every day. They got the piggery in the village. They got the guy illegal. They're going to find themselves in a world of crap. When the health officials come through and when the fire department comes through, they come through on occasion. You never know when they're coming. And they will check, do you have proper safety equipment for selling gasoline? Fire extinguishers. I've got 2 here. We sell gasoline, we have 2. And we know how to use them. Everybody's been trained on them. I'm getting out. Is this out of one of your cars? The back? Is this out of one of your cars? The back for one of your cars? Maybe. The big cover, I found it on the other lot. This is your phone, Emily. Up there. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm gonna quickly scan through the chats real quick, guys. Catch up on you guys in case you had any questions for me. Then I'm gonna grab the paint and head back down there. Give me a chance to finish some coffee here. Michael DeGroot, how you doing? No, we're not gonna weld it. We're just gonna use the one we got right now, Michael. Later, we'll make a conversion on that. We will fix it properly so it has the piece of rudder at the back. Your, as far as your boat captain or whoever designed your rudder, it needs to have about 2 inches of stainless on the back side of the rudder, and then your rudder in the front, and that way when you turn, it makes it a lot easier. You get pushing water pressure against the back and it helps you turn. You turn a lot better, a lot faster. So next time you design your rudder, probably your new boat's already that way, but this old one, whoever made it, probably didn't know what they were doing or why it needed to be that way. And they put extra metal on the outside, but nothing on the backside. Yeah, I'm looking for an exhaust manifold for you still. I haven't given up on you, Michael. It's coming. It's a beautiful day today, yes. Fish oil stops the rust. Yeah, it does. Michael, we got the pull start ropes. I am going to get a new one, and we also have the electric start.
Like these.
Huh?
I have 3 like these.
Okay, very good.
Papa, but I
Find
can
again.
find
Yes,
that green.
Josh, yes? One ice.
Papa, but I
Jesus
can
Christ,
find
I'm so
that
busy with
green.
everything. MJ, I don't need time to mess with that right now. It's a pill box. Eat it. God, that kid, every time. Why don't you just sit down and watch TV? Why has he got to get up and talk to me about this stupid plastic pill box? Then he's got 2 or 3 of them. Ay, ay, ay. Watch TV. Don't worry about the pill box, son. Hey, how are you?
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, guys, let me, I got to grab new paint. The orange paint I just bought new. I've got a pint or liter of yellow, and I have the black is in the front. All my paint stays in one area. This is the orange, International Orange epoxy paint. And then back here I have the yellow epoxy paint. And here I have ordinary yellow. We could use that, but I'll use the epoxy paint. It stays on the boat better. A lot better than ordinary paint, especially when the waves and stuff start hitting the side of the boat. It'll take ordinary paint right off. Let me get all of this paint here. Ay, my garage is such a mess, such an embarrassment to me. I got to get it cleaned up too. Whew. All right. Can't hardly carry all this stuff. Let me get a plastic bag here. You know what? I'm gonna use a backpack. I will get my backpack instead of taking Charm's plastic bags. Come up. The house is busy here. Yes, can I help you? I just hear mumbling. Blah, 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 blah. Little village girls, high schoolers. One of them's college, the one on the left, the one on the right was high school. Neighbors here. Don't worry, guys, I'm not introducing anybody else to anybody. Ooh, okay, Josh says Rusty Cherry uses similar. Yeah, it's kind of a similar cross joint. It's very much like that, but you can't quite use that one. It's a little different. It took me 4 months to figure out what they meant by opening their mouth there. I don't know. Oh, the nylon. Gotta get the nylon. So this guy can finish tying up the katig today. This is where I keep supplies, guys. Supplies for boats, oils, nylon for tying nets, stuff for painting, fuel lines up there on that corner. This is the nylon side. And I just need 1 kilo of 170 nylon. Yeah, you're gonna have a boat, fishing boat, Michael. You gotta keep all this stuff too, bro. You gotta keep all this stuff handy. You're gonna use it at some time or another. I can promise you. You're gonna use it. Anyway, I have all the nylons you could want. I have extra fishing nets here. Right here is fishing net. 1,000 pesos for a fishing net. I got maybe 7 of them there. The nylon for tying everything. Hardware supplies, oils for both SAE, normal 4-cycle engine and diesel engine. And greases and cross joints. This is a cross joint just like we got down there, but this one, as you can see, is a 30, 3/4 by 30. 30 is a low-speed engine. It has a bigger main shaft coming out. So it's a 30. The high-speed engines are all 25, 1 inch. All right, guys, that's all I got to do here to get this paint out of here and the nylon. So we're good. They got everything they need. Somebody's got a knife down there the guy can use. The other guy has all his paint brushes, so he's good. And I'm gonna get my backpack and we're gonna put it out here and load everything up so I can just throw it on my back and go. Yeah, that's way too big. Stop printing those. Okay. Joke knows down there now, Charm, to put the katigs on. He's down there. He don't say that. He kind of smiled when I said that he killed the dog.
I need 2 more.
Talk to Micah. I don't have any more. That's Micah's stuff. I didn't buy that for you. Okay, guys. Backpack time. Work smarter, not harder, right? So this is how I'm going to lose weight, guys. Now you know how. I will lose weight doing it my way. No gym necessary. All you got to have is the willpower to get your... It'll go away. The weight will drop off, start dropping off fast, and Charm's going to get upset. So now I'll look like I'm 100 years old. My cheeks will go hollow. Guaranteed. My cheeks will get hollow, and my body's going to get skinny, and she's going to be upset. She don't want me skinny. When you're skinny, you look old here. A skinny white guy looks very, very old here, guys. At least put a little weight and be a little healthy. It's okay. They don't mind that. Women who don't mind if you carry a little weight around. Not at all. They don't mind it one bit. I don't know if we're going fishing tonight or not. I will ask my father-in-law later if we're going to go. Ah! Of course, he's depressed. He don't have a girlfriend no more. I got her drink in the bottle. Put my tears in the bottle. It's okay, let him drink. If he's got money to drink, it's okay. If he wants to drink, let him drink himself to oblivion, you know? The problem is he's very depressed because he don't have some little girl to hold his hand no more. No freaking way. You know what? I'll say it like this.
No, Mario giving air right now.
Oh, Jesus. He'll be in love tomorrow. He's getting fanned by Mario while he's drinking. He'll be in love tomorrow. Oh, my God. I need to get this guy over to Panay Island quick. Let me get this boat done quick. Get this guy out of here. Oh, the black paint.
Naku, Michael.
Oh, the poor guy. You going fishing tonight? You going fishing tonight? We're going fishing? Are you going to go fishing? Yeah. Okay, let's plan on it. Okay, we'll go fishing this afternoon. All right, guys, we'll walk on down here. Yes, my only other option is to thoroughly vet people that are allowed to visit me. Thoroughly vet them. Make sure that they're not just coming here to try little village girls, these 20-year-old village girls, you know? Boy. On and on and on. Something always happening, you know? Unbelievable. Get this boat done. Get him over to Panay. Hope he finds a lady over there in Panay Island. While he's over there, he can fall in love with someone, and then he can go over there and visit with them, stay with them, and live his life happily over there. And not have to worry about the ladies over here fanning him and helping him drink, holding his glass for him, and oh my God. What a life, huh? Such is life in Kenyan and Tonga. We are going here, the beach. Okay. Yellow, yellow, orange.
Muffler.
I gave you the bolt. They're not a muffler bolt. For what muffler? The little muffler? Bolt for there.
Gang, sa kanan, gang. No more bolt. No more muffler. Gang.
What happened to the bolt? You just pulled that out? Where's the old
No
bolt?
more. I don't know.
What do you mean no more? It had a muffler on it. It was on it. Where'd the bolt?
No more bolt. That's fixed. No more bolt. No more like this. Sa kanan, gang.
What was holding it on?
Cannot put that. No more muffler.
So there was no muffler.
Yeah.
Here.
No more bolt, no more muffler. This is all from the
Okay.
house.
All right. Let me go find one.
There, maybe.
Where's the bolt I bought yesterday, Jen?
Maybe this one.
Ah, no good. No, too small. Check it. It's too small. What do you need?
Gasoline.
Gasoline? I'll bring some here in a minute. I think that's too small then. Maybe Tamblin has this bolt then.
Yeah, maybe.
You want to run over there, get some money and run over there? I don't have any money on me.
Gagmay ni.
All right, we'll look in my shed first, but I think maybe just easier to buy from Tamblin. Let me get some gasoline. I will look for the bolt. I'll be back. Okay, here we go again. These guys are bragging 5,000 steps, 8,000 steps. I have 20,000 steps. I should put the app on my phone. I'll bet you I'm getting 20,000 steps a day. Back and forth, back and forth. Let me, maybe I'll go to the other engine here. I have another engine, my father-in-law's house. Maybe I'll just pull the 2 bolts out of there and use them here for now. I'm gonna buy 2 more. Jeez. Hello, Kate. How's your baby? When's Tonton coming home?
11, Kuya Mike.
11? Okay, good. I have plenty of work for him. Keep him busy. Where are you going? You going gambling? Gamble? Huh? No? Oh. This is Micah's classmate here, Eli, walking in front of me here. They all start school soon. June 8th, Monday. School starts Monday. Have to cut off the bolts. Can't find them. The exhaust bolts are not very long. They're like 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch long. Let me ask my father-in-law first before I go tear my shed. Pop, you have any bolts for exhaust? Exhaust bolt, 18 horsepower. You know the 2 bolts for the exhaust on the 18? You have any bolts? You gotta find some. It's the same. Nope. Need some money, Charm. I just got to get the size that'll work. I glanced at it. It almost looks like a 3/8 in metric. It almost looked like this size. I'll take this down and try it. I got 2 here. I got 1 here. Shit. If it's the right size, I can go out and buy one. I just don't have 2 of the same one that they need, I don't think. Man, there's money. As much engine parts as we have, as many engines as we own here, you would think I would have a big old bolt bucket full of bolts. But anyway, it's one of these 2 sizes I got in my hand. I need to go back, verify it, and then go and find the bolts. Another bolt bucket. Screw bucket. Okay, we're done.
Where's the number 300 nylon?
300?
Yeah.
Up there. On top, underneath. Underneath that one. Pull it all down. Here, I'll get it.
You have old before? Yung sabili.
Here. Oh, all the 300. All 300 right here. Hold that.
Yeah, but they have old like
Hold that. That's all I got. Whatever I'm handing down.
you have old before. Open already.
I don't know where it is. I don't know the one you're talking about. I just saw it the other day, hanging somewhere. It was hanging somewhere. Where did I see it at? But anyway, it's okay if you can use the new. New is better then. Maybe it's down in the shed down here. Which bolt size?
Maybe like this.
That's what I'm thinking too. Okay, I need to go to Tamla and buy it. I only found one.
You told the using the bolt tumbling.
Yeah, I'll tell him. I'll show him. He should have.
I'm going to Ying's house.
You can try it
Get
first.
the fish.
Okay, give me a key to the motorcycle. Can I have your key to your bike?
Hey, boy.
I will take the motorcycle, guys. Probably gonna lose signal. Can't carry my Wi-Fi mini with me. I'll have to shut my live feed down. But anyway, 33?
Yeah, last night.
Holy smokes! 33 kilos.
You get the fish from
Papa said we're going tonight. I'll get the fish. What else you need in Kenyan?
Not tonight, maybe morning, 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock like that.
Really? Morning time?
Different.
Straight there, different.
You going with us? In the morning we go? I don't know, I'll talk to my father-in-law. We'll go in the morning. Good fishing, 33 kilos in one catch. That's really good. So yeah, I look forward to going fishing when they're fishing like that. Okay guys, I'm gonna have to shut my Wi-Fi down. I know I can't do anything about it with me running the motorcycle here. I'm gonna take the little Beat. I'll take the Honda Beat. Beat. Honda Beat. Okay.
Papa, should I take Tiger for the bag?
Should you open the gate for me, please, baby? All right, we're gonna lose signal here, guys. Let me shut my Wi-Fi down before I get too far out here. And when I get back, I'll start a new live for you guys. If you guys are still available to come watch, awesome. If not, and I'll catch you the next time. Things might get weird in the village if all the girls have shared the same boyfriend. Yeah, that's too crazy, Josh. I'm going to Kenyanan. Sure, come on, now. Oh, I'm going with no money. Oh my goodness, let me get some money here. I hope he has these bolts in stainless. I need money, I forgot money. Did you get my money on the cabinet here? You did?
Yeah, I put it down.
That woman's so fast, guys. You set your money down, if it's not in your wallet, it's gone. I put it right next to my glasses last night. And I come now to ask her, and she said, it's already put away. She's funny. She's so funny. I love my wife to death. She's such a crazy lady. Okay, I got more than money. 300 is plenty. Everything I'm doing. Okay. MJ's going with me. Let's go. I gotta make one quick stop. All right, guys, we'll shut our live down.
Get the fish, huh?
I'll get the fish. I'll go buy the bolts I need. I'll go find them.
We can take the quad.
I don't want to drive the quad over there. So on the bike is so much cheaper on gas. Can I get some of that clear liquid there? Too big. Actually, Josh, I'm going to tell you what I think's going on, Josh. Okay? This is what I think happened. This is my own opinion, all right, of what happened here. I think the first time they saw him walk through the village, they know that you're always in my channel. And they thought, I'm sure, probably Jara thought that was Josh. Okay? And I believe, Josh, that I saw the comment from her mother on Facebook. I believe she's saving Jara for you. That's what I think. She wants Jara to be with you. And then they realized that PK wasn't Josh. And they said, oh, we got to stop this relationship. That's what I believe happened, guys. I think they're saving their daughter because I saw the post on Facebook from mother saying she wants her daughter to be with a foreigner. So she had a foreigner and she dumped him. Is it because he didn't have enough money? Is it because of his size, the way he dressed, the way he looked. I don't know. But to me, my opinion is that her mother was saving her for somebody, and they made a mistake. They probably thought that PK was Josh coming to visit, and probably didn't realize it until after the fact, after they had started trying to like each other, they realized it wasn't Josh. And then they said, oh crap. So that's how I feel about it. I think that's probably what happened, because the way it was cut off suddenly by the parents, by the folks, is that they got the honest truth. They knew what was going on, and so they didn't want their daughter to date PK. I think that's what happened. Anyway, guys, it is whatever it is. He's down there drinking and having a great time right now. He may even be watching my live feed for all I know. I hope he does. I wish the guy would just, I think he's going to be at the point where he'll finally just say enough's enough and cut it off and go on to Panay Island, find himself a new girlfriend. Because the girls here, he doesn't need to date any of the girls that are remaining in this village at this point. What? No, I'm carrying you and me. That's it. You and I are going. That's it. Where's your water? Get water. I'm not taking Lucas. You and me are going. I'm taking nobody. He can go home and play. We're going. I got to take care of stuff. If you don't want to go, that's fine too. But I need to go. So anyway, I think that's what happened. If the truth is ever going to come out, I think that's what we'll find out. Is that was part of the truth. So we'll see. And dude, I'm going to tell you guys something straight up. I not introduce him to her, okay? Before they ever, and I didn't have a choice. The guy's locked eyes. He said, oh yeah, I remember her feed. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. It was as if he came here to find her. He found her, but it didn't work out. Anyway, guys, we'll stop the live feed now. Thanks, everybody. I'll be live probably about 30 minutes. Let me get time to get to the hardware store over there, find the bolt, and get my ass back, and we'll talk to you then. All right, bye for now.